Past Lives is the directorial debut of writer-director Hae Sung. She writes this film. It's a wonderful A24 produced romance film about Na Young. When she was 12 years old, she had a crush on a schoolmate named Hae Sung. However, her family ends up moving to Canada, so she's sort of pulled away from him, and they reconnect later in their 20s on Facebook and Skype, and they develop a sort of long-distance bond. And then when they skip forward again into the future, Nora, she changed her name, her Canadian and now Americanized name is Nora. Nora is now married to an American man, and Hae Sung is going to visit her for a weekend, and it's going to bring back a lot of emotional baggage. So this film is absolutely wonderful. It is a simple romance film with strong characters, amazing performances, gorgeous camera work. The framing from some of the shots is amazing. It's mostly a dialogue-based film, focusing mainly on the three characters. We get to see all aspects of their identity. You can see the different influences from other directors that Hae Sung has not borrowed from, but it's very similar to the sense of longing and the connection of humanity from Hong Sang-soo, a little bit of early Richard Linklater from the Before Sunrise trilogy, maybe a little bit of early Noah Baumbach, and a little bit of Woody Allen for the whole New York angle. So this film definitely has some influences from other filmmakers. However, Celine adds a sort of immigrant story to it and a sense of Asian identity that sort of elevates it and makes it unique in its own twist to it. So it's not just copying a bunch of other things, it's also trying to be its own. So this is unlike any other film I've seen before because of the whole Asian angle. I really like the sort of conflict too. It's all emotional stuff. It's all matters of the heart, and the movie isn't afraid to get a little bit meta with Arthur, the American husband character, sort of talking about how surreal the whole situation is and how weird it is because, you know, in a cliche romantic comedy, he would be the evil, you know, hurdle for her to, you know, ditch to, you know, reconnect with her long lost first love. But, you know, this isn't that type of movie, and the movie definitely lets you know that. It has a nice maturity to it, some funny levity all over the place, even though it's a serious drama, but it's also got this amazing sense of longing, the chemistry, the look they give each other, the camera work really adds to it too, because every shot is different. There's a great shot with them in a park, and then sort of the camera is sort of away, and there's another one in shadow. There's a really important sequence at like a fair. So really great usage of surroundings to elevate the material. But the movie's very heartbreaking. It's emotionally devastating. That's what people say, but I wouldn't say it's like devastating. I'd say it's emotionally conflicting because they also throw in the fact that Hae Sung is sort of a personification of her Korean heritage that she sort of threw away. Not intentionally, because she moved away with her family when she was 12, but she's never been back to Korea. She's never had a desire to move back there. She wants to stay in Canada and America, and it's sort of something that has always bothered her. So there's a little bit more than just, you know, he's a childhood crush of mine. There's a little bit more going on there just beneath the surface. There's a lot of roiling tension, and throughout the film it manages to have all these great sequences, and I really liked how there was not a wasted moment. So Past Lives is an incredible film, and I give it a perfect 10.